If you just bought your Tesla Model Y, there is a ton of different tricks and features that you're going to be finding, or like different tips in your Tesla Model Y navigation menu system. But there's a lot of out there, but here's the top 5 that I actually use that are super useful and that you can use on a daily basis. The first one is a navigation tip, and I use this pretty religiously. Once you have your home and work set up, you can actually just swipe a little bit to the right here, and if you swipe all the way, then it will try and predict which location you're going to, whether it's your home or your work, and it will put in the navigation automatically. I won't do it right now because then it'll show you my home address, but you get the idea. And they've actually already added a few other different features where they'll actually have like a button for you to put home or work, so they're starting to make it pretty easy to updates with all the different features here. This next one is with like Apple Maps or Google Maps and sharing locations to your Tesla vehicle. It's really cool. So let's say I want to go to this restaurant here and I click share, and I can actually go ahead and hit the Tesla app, and then it will share it automatically into the Tesla navigation, and that way it will route immediately there. So it's perfect, and I actually use this a ton so that you can go like save a step with going to your next location. And another one is pin to drive and glove box pin. So if you want, you can set up pin to drive. I actually have that turned off, but definitely I would leave on the glove box pin. That actually lets you set up a pin number so that way no one can just get into your glove box and they have to put in a passcode. And quick tip with that is that when you enter in your passcode, the numpad actually changes in different directions on the screen, so people can actually see where your fingerprint actually marks on it. So it's really cool to be able to set this up, and I actually usually always set it up on my Tesla vehicles. The next one is adding a 5th icon to your layout here. You'll notice that your app might actually only have 4, mine has 5. And how to do this is kind of interesting, and what you have to do, you have to hold onto the icon, and then what you do is you hold onto one of these icons, you have it float a little bit, and then you use the other finger to kind of move to the right hand side off screen, and then you drag it onto the 5th row, and so that it replaces one of the icons. So you have to kind of move your finger to this way to move it off screen, and then you drop it onto there. And I might make a separate video on this because it's kind of interesting on how this is done, and you might have to like tinker with it or even like take off your case or something. But once you have it, you can see it is already on the actual layout and you don't have to do anything afterwards. This next one is use Grok. Try it. I mean, certainly you can ask it questions like randomly, whatever you want, but you essentially hold down on the microphone button to enable Grok. And they just recently added where you can add a bunch of different waypoints. So let's say like I'm going to talk to Grok like this. Hey Grok, add to the navigation the closest supercharger, and then also map like the nearest Bank of America as well. And you can see it already starts to map different things. There's a Bank of America plus a supercharger all added to my route.
Added the closest supercharger on West Valley Boulevard in Alhambra, about 2 miles away. Then the nearest Bank of America ATM, half a mile from.
You get the idea, and you can do more too. I've been asking it to teach me a certain language. I've been asking it financial questions. I even actually tried to ask it to look up flight prices, but it kind of failed in that aspect. But the sky is the limit with all these different things you can do. This next one's pretty cool. Is once you've logged into YouTube into your screen right here, and this one could be good for like supercharging. But let's say you want to watch this video, but you want to watch it on your nice big screen. You can actually hit share, same type of idea. You can go all the way to more and then go ahead and hit the Tesla icon, and it will share it right onto your YouTube screen, already loaded and ready to go. So really cool if you're sitting at superchargers or waiting for someone and you want to watch it on your big screen. Next is like another interesting tip here, but essentially you can add as many key cards as you want to the vehicle. Like one Tesla key card that I have at home can literally have like 10 Teslas to the car, and kind of vice versa. And so having multiple keys is good. Like I have one at home just in case someone needs to move the vehicle. I have a Tesla key card in the vehicle at all times, so that way just in case I need it for valet. And so it's perfectly useful in certain situations like that. So those are my top 5 like hidden tricks and actual useful tips and tricks that I use with my Tesla vehicles. Let me know if there's anything I missed or that you use on your Tesla vehicles. Comment it down below. I'd love to hear from you all.